Hello, boys and girls. My name is Yoshi1907. I have no idea how to put this, but welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of Pokémon Legends Z-A for Nintendo Switch 2, where in the last video we left off doing mostly side missions again. Except we initially took a break to do some hyperspace zones instead. We're still looking for Octolak, Scovillain, Fungus, and my Thing, and we still need to evolve our Gimmighoul. Speaking of which, how close are we to that? 753 out of 999. We can get those by doing hyperspace zone stuff, obviously, so we might have to do that more. Beyond that, though, we're also trying to get Wild Zone stuff done, but first we should keep trying to focus on completing our hyperspace desk, because the most important thing we need to do now, and remember to do now, is also do all of the hyperspace Wild Zones that have stuff that we can do, because we are now trying to get every single hyperspace Pokemon in addition to the normal Pokemon we got before, so of course we want to get all those. Now, I'm not sure if I want to eat a donut as powerful again, so I'm probably gonna go back to get a couple more donuts for Miss You-Know-Who. I kind of forgot her name, but they'll turn up once we get back to Hotel Z at some point. But yeah, we're trying to get every single Pokemon at least once. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. We're trying to do that. Wait, catch... Okay, this is kind of a confusing pattern. How can we catch Pokemon at but also use the catch window at the same time? That's basically telling us we're gonna need to catch 6 Pokemon instead of just 1. Apparently that counted as catching undetected. Alright, well, we just went ahead and caught this silent Pokemon that we do wouldn't attack us if we got too close, but instead run away. And it also gave us a chance to get multiple Esper, which is good anyways, because there is a different form of Meowstic we can get, depending on what form of or whatever it's called we get. Alright, now we need to just attack Spoink here. And again, we have to take them out. Well, we want to get a couple of Spoink already anyway. They really don't want to fight us, huh? But sometimes they'll fight, sometimes they won't. There's no in and out about it, so it seems like their team more or less as it is. Okay. We do need a lot of Gimmighoul coins anyway, so may as well grab those while we can. Yeah, fortunately this was a bit more of an annoying Wild Zone this time. Instead of catching 3 Pokemon only, we have to catch 6 to fulfill the requirements, basically, because we can't catch Pokemon undetected, but also use the catch window at the same time, so pretty much forced to catch multiple. I was trying to get up to that roof, but clearly I didn't do that properly. I don't want to scare you all away right away, necessarily. I'm just going to quickly run through here. Get this ball. Honestly, the tricky part with these missions, or The space wild zones is just trying to find out how the frick you're supposed to get on the roof half of the time. Oh, I saw it. It just didn't go the right way this time. So we need to go here and then just, like, do a complete 180 and go this way instead. Oh, classic. We didn't do it properly. This game is certainly a lot more tougher to navigate so far than Legends Z was, because Legends Z is just one big map, but these change, so they could be slightly harder to find as a result. Alright, we're finally on the roof. Now we gotta check up here to see where it is. It's probably on the roof, because there wouldn't be anything else. What's the point of that being there if we can't even go up? Okay, we'll look for it. Not on the ground, but not on the roof either. What is going on with this bonus ball? I think the #1 thing I've hated about these zones so far is how there's literally no map to tell where the balls are. There should be at least something that, like, gives you a hint when you're close or something. I guess you kind of had that hint in, the game tells you, oh, this is... Oh, if you hear this noise, you're probably close to a ball, but that doesn't always necessarily mean you're going to get it, too. So you kind of just have to go around and hope for the best. Beyond that, not much else I can tell you. Alright. I don't know why, I just wanted to get a couple more beta surge before we leave, but now we'll get out. Honestly, we're gonna have to keep progressing the main game part 2. Certain Pokemon can't even be caught until we can do the higher level battle zones later. And there's only gonna be more we'll have to do later anyway. Alright, another new one that we could do. Actually, wait, we could just do the lower level donut now, and then right that way, but I'm saving that specifically for a certain side mission that I might need it, because there's one that we just have to go in and leave or whatever still around, and we have a lower level donut just for that reason. We'll actually get another one just in case we forgot. So we'll get this peck of donut just for no reason or another. And Anja, yeah, that's right. That's who we use to make these mms. Alright. Alright, first 3-star donut we can make by doing this, huh? Never made a 3-star donut before. Looks good, at the very least. Alright. But yeah, we're getting to a point where we need to start making more powerful donuts. Alright. Oh, that one, berries, is really important. Of the early ones you can go for, item power berries is probably the most useful that we can have early on, just because we need to find so many of the hyperspace berries anyways to keep going. So, anytime we get that as a reward, that's very convenient. That tells me maybe we should try and focus on a specific hyperspace zone just based off of that. Beyond that, no, I don't know what else to do. So, let's do... Where was the one that said item power berries? There it is. Let's feed Hoopa that. How about that? And then after this, we're probably just gonna do a side mission. If we still have time, we'll go into the main quest to finally finish that off. It's not that I'm not ignoring it, it's just we're getting to the point where we're gonna have to mix it up and do stuff differently. Not gonna lie, I actually like doing these quite a bit more than the battle zones, because beyond having some unique Pokemon, the battles are the same almost every time once you know what you're doing. That same trolley one from before, where we have to catch the Pokemon undetected and use the catch window at literally the same time. How annoying. Guess we're just gonna take you out first. I'm gonna use one stealth on Ghastly first. Oh, right as I do that, he immediately spots me, of course. Classic. And we're forced to do this. I honestly don't know if they're like that. What counts as being undetected, I wonder. Apparently that one saw me despite being nowhere near where we need to be. Whatever. Okay, alright. I think we're done with that. Now let's catch these Litwick again. Again, having to catch 6 different Pokemon. Well, not necessarily different, more like Pokemon at all. But we also had to catch a Griard anyway, since it was our first time finding that. That was the main Pokemon we're after. Technically, we could just get that and leave, but where's the fun in that? We need so many strong berries anyways, so gotta keep going and destroying those objectives. I honestly don't see a world in where you don't get all of the stay for at least getting the objectives done, because after all, these bonus balls are how you get most of your berries that you need, so it'd be silly to going after that. Well, not a good start so far. We haven't found the roof, haven't found the side roof, and we haven't had access to a single ball beyond the first one we got. I say as we're now up to 3, but that still means we have a long ways to go. Just pull him back so he doesn't get caught too much, and then we'll bring him back out. Seems like we're just gonna have to climb these different scaffolding towers. I don't see what else we can do beyond that. But that also means there's likely not gonna be any on the roof then. Alright. Oh, now we just saw how to get there. Like now, when we're nearly almost about to be done, we only now just find the way to back up. Ah, it's a fake out. It only is for a bit. And he's confused, so we have to pull him back and then back in, so that's unconfused. Of course, the only annoying part of not having a Pokemon now is they keep attacking you instead. Could you not? Astley, I know you're so weak, but don't attacking me for a minute so I can actually go and do my thing properly, mate. Ah, I thought I could cheat that through the wall there. Alright, or whatever, game. You want me to use fire? Fine, I'll fight fire with fire. Then we'll switch back to who we need. So how are we gonna get up there then, if we can't get up there normally? Probably gonna have to go all the way up top. Okay, well they definitely made this one as tedious as possible. It's already random what you get, but they made this as tedious as possible. And there's an alpha on top of it. I'm just gonna fight them normally. Some of them still fighting me, too. Need to be careful of that. Probably just take out the alpha for now. Alright, we'll unburn him. Guess once again we're gonna have to fight everyone. They keep getting in our way. Alright, finally got him done. We had to do all his work just to get one bonus ball, and why does he have to go all the way around? Being a dingus there, those. It's right there, you could have just gone for it right away. Instead you have to decide to go all the way around for no reason or another. Alright, well we got that done, now we have to switch back to you so we can get that. Oof. Sorry, I sounded a little stressed there, but in reality, that was probably the most annoying zone we've ever been in. Literally spawned everything as far away as it possibly could. Could have had that done a lot faster had we known where that was, but how would we have known otherwise? So yeah, get me out of here. If that was weaker than that, we definitely wouldn't have gotten the bonus ball. That was simply way too annoying to figure out. Being able to get a couple objectives done, yes, but getting all the stuff done, even with a 1-star donut? Probably not. Alright, I think we're done with that now. So that was a lot of work, but we finally got who we needed for now. Let's do this now. We were told to help out Mime Jr. when we had time. I assume this is one of those that takes a while to do it, and you can't leave it until you're done with this, so we're gonna go ahead and do it now. Thank you so much. I'll give Mindgia one last set of instructions. You just follow on and keep eye on things. Gee, remember to do what, right? Gather the letters from a yellow post box like this. Off you go to Johnny Sector 2. Collect. Mail to be sorted. I think it was 6, actually. My bad. Did not look correctly. Please follow after Mine Jr. for a reasonable distance. Don't lose sight of it. Okay. Alright. By obviously means probably not being super close to it. Oh, hello. We're not going any farther, it seems. Follow the wild Pokemon to clear a path for Mine Jr., huh? Alright. Yeah, Gyarados, we'll do just fine. Let's get you. Why not? Alright, let's keep galling it. Oh, mind you, once again, without losing sight of it. Bonjour, successfully gathered up the mail. Time to regrets to know it all went well. Alright. Well, good. Thanks for you so much for looking after mine, Junior. And you, my fine apprentice, you did splendidly on your first big solo job. Yes, you did. Here's a little something to express my gratitude. This postal worker appreciates your service. Alright. Just like that, we're done. We got a lot of heal balls for that. Thanks, Bill. It's always nice when we get a lot more Pokeballs. Alright, well, I was gonna do this, but... we're gonna do more battle zones. We still need to do so many of those. We're getting to a point where we pretty much want to make sure we're going into every battle zone we can see. And getting what experience we can from them as we go, too. Do you even have a normal time? Zero Edge? I have no idea. We could try. I just realized we only had bigger moves on it anyway. We should have a different move just in case. So that's a Pokemon we can't do stuff with. Okay, no. Not even that. Oh, we have Bitter Blade. What's that? I think that's a move only it can use. Let's try that. Yeah, let's try that, actually. Bitter Blade seems like it might be cooler. Solar Blade also seems like it could be cool. Okay, maybe not. It takes a while to carry out. I think just Bitter Blade is fine. Oh, that's cool. It has a move that lets it heal itself. Interesting. Okay, I don't think there's any normal moves we have on any Pokemon but Emboar, so we're gonna probably have to just use him. Yeah, we have a takedown move, I guess. So just replace Flamethrower with that. And just spam that instead. Alright. Okay, alright. Of course, we can always change Pokemon and types, but why change that when you could just change the move they have instead? Oh, time to remove that confusion. He's not even looking. Tried to move forward, then just kind of stopped looking. Okay, we made that work. We're so tanky already anyway that probably take out Pokemon just using certain rooms if we're strong enough. Okay, well, we made that work. By the way, Emboar's still getting taken out by level 60 Pokemon. God happens to have its weakness, it still gets potentially taken out. That just shows you it's not one of the best Pokemon that I thought it was. But that's not really hard. It's only annoying thing is that I just keep having to heal it constantly, which is a little annoying. I don't see another good card. Wow, they make us go all the way up here just to look for stuff? Is it even worth coming up here then? Okay, sort of, I guess. to quickly get out of there and get into a corner so we can save. I have no clue what you're gonna do, so I'm gonna wait. So they're gonna keep circling around, but there's also another dude on there. Okay, and now we can go. We just need to sneak up the up and start a battle. We don't have to necessarily finish it with Embor. Alright, got it. A little bit annoying cards to complete so far. When it's that many sneak up and start a battle, you can't really get it done fast. It'd probably be better if I get a faster one. Oh great, we can't even get it from here. Oh jizzies, this is unfair. I don't think... I doubt we can probably get this one done, unless we could just hit him from here. Nope. Gonna have to get up there close and personal and just hope we can hit him in time. Alright, good. Well, at least we were able to hit her with a bat turn. So that's what we have to do, basically. For their bat to turn, then we can do it properly. Alright. Alright, you want a Mega Evolve? Sure. Let's fight Mega Evolution with Mega Evolution. See how it goes. Not well for them, I suppose. Okay. That was funny to say. Okay, we still need another crew now, so we need to look for that. Let's wait to Pokemon until later. Dude, there's just too many sneak up and start battle ones. Alright, I'm gonna try and get a different card that isn't that, because holy crap, that's kind of annoying. How many we've gotten of the same card. They're supposed to be a lot more varied, but for some reason, there's any of them. There we go, that's more like it. Use super offensive moves we could do a little bit faster. Alright. Whew, just in time. Oh, you're a Mega... Let me guess, you have a Mega Evolve? Nope. No Mega Evolve Abomasnow this time. Jeez, I can't speak. I've seen Mega Evolve so many times, to be fair. I'm honestly get a little shocked when it's not Mega Evolved. Alright. Now we need... just immediately knock your opponent up with your first blow unaware. That's fine. We can definitely do that too. Especially if our Pokemon is already Mega'd. And there we go. That's done already. Of course you have a friend. Say why? You can't even be oh, never mind. Fairy moves seem to work on it, apparently. Good to know. When it's Ghost and Dark like that, I always get worried. Okay, well, just like that, all 3 cards are complete. So now we need to find another card. But it might be hard to find that. I see. When a Pokemon Mega Evolves, I just realized it gets a stat reduction. So I thought that was initially a bug, but nope. Apparently, you just get a stat reduction as punishment if you Mega Evolve. I'm just gonna purposely run into this. Because can't we, potentially run away? Oh my gosh, it's still following us. There we go. I just want to go in, grab this card, and then leave. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait on you to turn your back then. Good. We got something else. Beyond that, though, I think we're fine just going for water moves. I just wanted to get an extra card to see if there was one we could stack, but guess not. In that case, we'll just use water type moves for a bit. Alright, now we're done. It looks like quite a bit of defense, so that's why it survives, despite us having the level 100 Pokemon and all of that. Alright, did that. There's one more card near here. There's another trainer we didn't even see there. Super effective damage with plus moves. Has to be super effective too. And we need another poison type. Back to our store, I guess. But more importantly, we need to do super effective damage, but also use plus moves. Fortunately, we don't have a good plus move to even use, so we're just gonna have to use water move. Since that's what we have. Alright, what do you have? Well, since you're using that, we'll use our Psychic Pokemon to take it out quickly. And it still has a Vivek and Sewer Fantas, of course. We're getting to a point where even though we know their weaknesses, it seems like they like to use moves that also to us anyway. That's why I say the game's getting much harder now. Also, I forgot to plus move. My bad. Oh well. How much I could have done anyway. Psychic Fighting, I think, is what that is. That means Dark doesn't work. That means Ghost doesn't work. Oh, frick. We actually need a Flying type for that, then. In that case, just for this one battle, we actually should have just had it before. Of the moves, I think Bounce is at least useful. But, like, this move is also, like, really slow. So, a Bounce will have to do for now. Bounce is probably better anyways to have, because it, like, protects you from a bit while you launch the move. Oh, of course, we can't even plus move it anyway, even if we tried. Okay, well, we keep forgetting to plus move it, so now let's actually plus move it. Alright, we did that properly this time. Dude, how tricky is it when you forget to plus move your moves? Seems really tough, you know. Okay, well, they seem to not know how to deal with bounce, at least. The CPUs do, that is. Okay, well, we're actually really close to our effect now, so now it'd be kind of redundant to go for it. But also, I guess it won't really matter in the long run. Okay, first let's find out who you are. You are a type. It's pretty obvious we should be using a fire type move. But first we need to wait for you to not be in our way. Use hair, bitch. May as well use what is guaranteed to fail them first. Then we can do the next one after that. Alright. Before he could do anything. Just barely got up to our 10 wins in time while still doing the wild zones at the same time. Considering we also had to do some side missions during this. That was a lot of trainers we took out, honestly. I think we did pretty well. I don't think the cards will matter in the end because we're getting too close to the end to do an hour battle. So, forget it. Let's just do a ward battle. And forget and about what I asked. This will be our 10th reward battle, so we should get something interesting for it. I'm just gonna leave out Festadrill and not heal because I am lazy. I'd rather just get this battle done. We now know that they're not that hard. So as long as we focus on Super Fatium, we'll be fine. Alright, who do we get this time? Vintaro, this is a different person. I don't think I've ever seen him. So it's random who you get. I'm gonna make Restaurant Vinay into a 3-star restaurant. You wait and see. Alright. Alright. Again, another person who likes using nothing but Protect again. Like, that's the only move they know how to do good. They always Protect right away. Look, see, even he is waiting to do it. Oh, great. Immediate freeze. Now that's gonna be immediate heal out. Alright, now let's actually try this. And, of course, now it uses Protect. Alright, could we not get frozen this time? Switch back to you. Just this will be fine. Oh, we have Megorn anyway. Pretty much every person is just gonna Protect at least once, it seems. No way around it. See, look, it's almost like they wait on purpose so that they can Protect your every move. It's just so annoying to deal with. These battles would go a lot faster if they didn't Protect, you know. Alright, well, I'm gonna wait. See, look, now he gets impatient and we can attack and not have our move protected. The harmonious flavors of my Pokemon were so perfect, and yet you still lost. Alright. 10 war matches. Does that give anything interesting? Probably not, but it did also give us a Metal Coat. Good thing we got one of those. That could have been really hard to get otherwise, I think. Alrighty. That was cool. Sort of. Not really. Long story short, having to do that many battles is quite annoying to do, honestly. I'm not just saying this with weird stuff, I'm saying this with a passion. I think making you have to do 20 reward battles just for one battle is just really ridiculous. So we're pretty much forced to go into every battle zone we see. Not just for the money for our Ultra Balls, but just for many other things too. This just happens. One of the many reasons we're doing it, though. Alright, well, we're starting to fill our Pokedex up a little bit more. Let's see if we got anything different. Nope, doesn't look like it. It's random what appears, but also there are higher level zones we still have to unlock. So I assume those are ones that only appear in a level 3 hyperspace zone. So in reality, we can't even do those side quests while we're still here anyway, even if we tried. Someone tells me because of that, we should probably just go here. Also, the game doesn't tell us what Pokemon's in there until later, so we'll have to probably change our Pokemon as needed. Beyond that, though, let's just make sure we have that Cerebral Edge back again. Now, we're kind of getting over not being able to get it to level 100, so you know what? Let's just get it to level 100 and forget about it. We're not going to use all the candies on it, obviously, but I'll use a good amount of them so we can maybe actually use it in battle and not have it be unusable. Beyond that, again, we're going to save the rest, probably, for our actually good Pokemon. And by that, I mean, like, the Pokemon we want to use. Alright, now that it's close, we can probably just rare candy it the rest of the way up. We can only do up to 4, because 4 is what will get it to the max level. And just like that, it's done. Yet another Pokemon has hit level 100, and I have no idea what to do next. We have pretty much all the types now that I know of. Ghost type. I think the only type we don't have is normal type, but I'm thinking of either getting a legendary max next or doing something else. And I did say that I wanted to try and use Xerneas a bit, so I might just get Xerneas up to 100 next. That is, unless I discover there's an... Come on, we need to get up, in which case we might just start using the XP stuff on the new Pokemon to try and get them evolved instead. Alright, beyond that, though, that's going to be the end of the episode, actually. Sorry that didn't take as long as you guys probably wanted it to take, but that's what happens with these videos. You never know what's going to happen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, though. Comment, rate, subscribe for some more commentary, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And I honestly don't know what to do with the Z-A Royale. I think what I'm doing right now is fine, since we have to do all the side missions later anyway. I think as long as we keep doing that, every night chime chance we get will be fine. Though, because of how hard it is, we may just want to focus exclusively on that during nighttime, unless we need to do it for a different reason. That is, of course, we get, like, Pokemon we can catch in those hyperspace zones. Beyond that, though, I forgot if I saved, so I'm just going to do this again. Beyond that, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.